Recently, sister wives showed several bonds between the plural family that were very sweet. But one of the biggest impressions was between stars, Christine Brown Woolley and Meri Brown. During one touching scene, they had fans crying after seeing them together and relating with each other. Awkward encounters. Although Christine Brown Woolley has expressed that she and Meri Brown are close, they still have deep ties to one another through their many years of plural marriage. During Gwendolyn Brown and Beatriz Quiroza's wedding shower, Christine showed off her new man, David Woolley, and he even met her ex, Kody Brown. But that wasn't the only tense encounter during the joyous occasion. While Meri and Kody are in a better place than they have been in years, Meri is still processing what it is like to be a divorcee. Likewise, all the former sister wives are tiptoeing through their interactions with each other. While Christine has said she wasn't going to be friendly with Kody and Robyn earlier in the season, they made an effort with each other for the greater good of the family. Unmistakably, the Browns' lives are complicated at best. Kody explains they are familiar strangers at this point. Undoubtedly, Christine has been quick to let the whole world know how happy she is to be divorced. She connects with ex-wife, Meri Brown, in an emotional embrace. Christine and Meri Brown brings fans to tears. During all the commotion, Meri Brown makes her rounds in the room to visit with the other attendees. She meets David Woolley and is very kind. Furthermore, Meri cracks a joke about being careful meeting people online after her terrible catfish experience. But their small talk gradually turned into a very special moment between Meri and Christine Brown. When Meri responds to Christine's question, "How are you?" Meri answers with a question, "So you know." Seemingly catching Christine off guard, she tries to find words and then just says, "Yes," but follows with a more genuine, "You all right?" Meri pulls her in for a hug. Both squeeze each other with a full understanding of how difficult the decision to leave was for each of them. Although Meri Brown isn't completely sold on it being better on the other side, Christine gently reassures her it is. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss the beautiful moment between Christine and Meri Brown. First, a user says, "Christine and Meri's embrace and exchange of words." Then they add, "I teared up a little when Christine and Meri hugged at Gwen's engagement party and said they loved each other. I know they won't be friends, but still wish each other well. Anyone else?" Other fans agree it was very moving. While Christine Brown Woolley doesn't want to be in the plural marriage anymore, she knows that Meri Brown is just beginning her journey away from Kody Brown. Someone else adds, "Best scene on the episode, I think. It was a total unexpected surprise, was heartfelt, and hit me in the feels. I think Kody did what he could to stoke the fires between his wives rather than try to build unity. He set up an environment where most seemed to feel insecure, minus Janelle, and played off that to feel like the big man on campus. I agree. It really touched me because these women have such a history together. And while maybe they were never close, they still both shared a commonality in that they raised their kids together and are seeing the family fall apart because of Kody. I hope someday maybe they can be friends once everything settles." Well said. This is the kind of stuff I love to see when it comes to the OG3, because every single thing you pointed out is fact. All three women deserve all the happiness in the world. Although it'll probably never happen, I'd love for the three of them to bond together as a team and become close. Meri Brown made a grand gesture. Significantly, Meri Brown made the first move with Christine, even though Christine hadn't made any effort to be close after the split. Meri is still learning what the other side of marriage is. But she is working through the emotions and knows her sister wives and ex-husband are too. I thought it was a lovely moment, especially since Meri said it first, and you can tell she held on to that hug. It really emphasized how this goes beyond just divorcing Kody, and that Meri is mourning the loss of her former life and the life she anticipated. Meri is making this break/separation relatively alone. Leon has a life of their own. Her former sister wives don't talk to her. And the one that does likely guilts her for her decision. And she has made the very *wise decision to not jump right into a relationship like Christine. I wish Christine could see that. Christine left and had her many kids around her, and immediately began dating. So she never really sat with the loneliness and can hype up how better it is on this side. But the transition is hard. It's like varying an ideal/future you've spent 30 years believing in. Christine is still learning too. Someone else points out, her framing of her relationship this entire season is screaming she's not fully at the place she's claiming to be. While everyone has different approaches, I actually think Janelle and Meri are at far better places because they're dealing with their respective divorces and focusing on themselves, not the optics of moving on. Christine is a saleswoman with her current life, and it just comes off a little inauthentic. Yes, same. The OG3 were together for decades. They have memories that will last a lifetime. They raised their kids together. They have all done crappy things to each other at one point or another. Seeing them in the same space and able to speak to one another and be cordial was wonderful. I believe they actually do have love for one another. What do you think about the scene where Christine Brown Woolley hugged Meri Brown? Do you think there will ever be room for them to mend? What do you think about Sister Wives Season 19? Will there be more seasons ahead? Drop your comments below.